We are halfway through week 2, and I hope you're having a good week. Just a couple of quick activities to share with you again today. So, the first one is a maths activity, and it is using Lego again. And we're going to be looking at doubling numbers. And as you can see, I've laid out the Lego bricks so that they each represent double a number. I would probably start off by explaining to your child what doubling is, and then probably when I do it, I'm probably going to start off by just having one of each brick, and then I'm going to ask my child to look for the same brick, the brick that matches the one that I've got out. And then once we've found the matching brick, then we're going to look at what double that number is. So she would find the matching one block, and then we would say, right, this shows double 1. So 1 add 1 is equal to 2. And then we're going to write the equation down on some paper. So yeah, I've just set it out like this to show you, but you might just want to start off with one of each brick, and then get your child to find the matching brick, and then write down the corresponding equation. And it's just a nice activity because, again, using Lego makes it a bit more interesting. It's great for both reception and year 1 children, because you can see as we go through with some of the larger bricks, it does get a bit harder. So it would definitely be suitable for both reception and year 1 children. And then over here, we've got a reading activity. And I'm hoping this will be quite a fun activity. If your child likes eating snacks, then this is definitely going to be one for them. So I've written a letter from Kangaroo, and Kangaroo says, "Hi, I have got your snack, but first you need to follow the clues to find me." So Kangaroo is going to be hidden with a pot, a little container of snacks. And then over here, I've written out lots of different clues. And the idea of this is that she'll be doing lots of reading. You can get your child to do lots of reading, because they have to start off by reading the letter. And most of the words within the letter, they would be able to read. There's a few words that they might need a little bit help with, like first and clues, but I've tried to make it quite simple so that they would be able to read most of the words. And then I've just written really simple clues on pieces of paper. So what I've done is I've folded a little bit of paper in half, and then inside I've written a really simple clue. So the first one is look on your shelf. So again, they should be able to read that sentence. There's nothing too tricky in it. Perhaps they might struggle with, but hopefully they'd be able to do it pretty independently. So this is more reception level in terms of the reading. So it might be that if you've got a year 1 child, you want to make your sentences a little bit more complex and add a few more words for them to read. So yeah, I would give her this first clue, and then the next one, so number 2, would be hidden on the shelf. And number 2 says, look in the bath. So again, it's a really simple sentence, so she should have no problem reading it. And then she'd go to the bathroom, and hopefully in the bath she would find clue number 3. And then clue number 3 says, look on Daddy's desk. And then she'd go and find clue number 4, and so on. So this is just a really nice activity because it gets them reading. You can make it as easy or difficult as you like. If you wanted to make it a bit more simplistic, you could just write like 1 or 2 words. You could just write desk or chair or table. You could just keep it quite simple. Or if you've got a year 1 child, you could just add a few more words and make the sentence a bit more complex for them to follow. So it's just quite a nice activity to get them doing a bit of reading. And it's also getting them to understand that they can read things other than just what's in their book, because sometimes I think they think that they can just read the reading book when actually they can read lots of things. So yeah, just a nice activity to get them doing some reading.